Hello and welcome back to round 8 of this Moama Prestige Pairs. Absolute cracker of a game here. S.Ingham, A.Sherriff v C.Wescombe, J.Davies. We're actually on end 3 here. I don't quite know what the score was on the last end, so I'm waiting on the players updating the scoreboard. But J.Davies drew to the plinth to pick up a shot for them first end, and then I know Sean and Aaron have collected in the next end. I just am waiting for the scoreboard to see how many. So this will be a real hotly contested game. They're two bowls, red and white, of Cooper's, and the white bowls are Sean's. For the lead is A.Sherriff. Does almost what A.Sherriff does all the time and draw a shot, but just under the jack there, falling to the side. So just a reminder, 8 games in this Moama Prestige Pairs tournament. We're on game 8. These two sides have won 6 out of 7. I'm waiting for an updated leaderboard, but I know there's 2 sides undefeated, and that's Ryan Bester, Cam Keenan, who we saw before, and Corey Wedlock and Gary Kelly, who we saw late yesterday afternoon. So them 2 teams trying to go through undefeated. It is, I'm not going to say pouring down, but it is raining outside on the grass now. It's A.Sherriff. What a bowl. Draws the shot. It's J.Davies, the youngster from Victoria, who is making the move up to Queensland, up to Broadbeach. Play with Aaron and Sean around Christmas time. So these 2 clubs going, these 2 teams going hard to try and increase the prize money they'll take home. I'm pretty confident they'll remain in the prize money even if they lose this game, but they're relying on a couple of teams losing to jump onto top spot, but they're going to be in the top 4 or 5. Of course, I mentioned it on the last stream, this is a repeat of the Australian Pairs Championships for last year, which were played in April, delayed due to COVID, as everything has been. It was a cracker of a game, apparently. So Sean looking at finish there, just a tad quick. It's 1 apiece after 2, got confirmed on the scoreboard. It's the 3rd end of 15. We've removed the time limit for this last game mainly because of the rain incoming. They just got players back out on the green on the grass as soon as they'd finished. A bit slower out there, obviously, with all the rain overnight and rain we've had today. So they finished a fair bit earlier from their round 7 game. So Kev, you got them straight into round 8. Right, Cooper looks narrow here. Yep, head goes down. He recognises a bit short, bit under the line there. So 1 A.Sherriff at this point in time. Yeah, the game that these boys lost was the first game. Aaron and Sean, they came up against Ryan Bester and Cam Keenan, game 1. And Cam and Ryan getting the job done, about 12-8, I think, from memory, the score on that one. So, close. Wants this to hurry. And he does. It's superb bowling. Good thing with YouTube and Facebook, Barbs, you can go back and watch the games. Implore those who didn't catch some of the VBL action as well the weekend to go back and watch a few of them games. The 3 singles games in particular stand out for me. Kevin Anderson and Matty Lowell. And then Kevin Anderson and Nathan Bush. And then Nathan Bush and Thor Shannon. 3 cracking singles games. So you've got about an hour and a half up your sleeve. Go watch one of them later this afternoon. So Jared had a pretty good start. Drew to the plinth on the first end to grab shot for him and Cooper. He has already turned his back on this one. And we can see White. Yeah, it was a cracker, Kevy and Nathan. It was an exhibition of aggressive singles play, and then Nathan Bush and Thor was just an attritional singles game, just trying to draw each other the whole time. Can he scoot around this one, Aaron? No. Holding a couple. Jared doesn't mind having a run at things. Yeah, keeps that weapon in his holster for now. He's going to want to miss his own short bowl, which I don't think he's going to. It's be a couple to Sean and Aaron. So they'll take a 3-1 lead after 3 ends. $15 ends, two pairs, or walking pairs, traditional pairs, whatever you call it from where you are. It's a long few days of bowls for these players. Long few days by myself in the commentary booth as well, but we're at the end now. I appreciate all your patience while we were undermanned these last few days. Handy start from Sean. Cooper looks to be on a narrow line here. White might save him a bit. Does. Yeah, proper mullet. Cooper sporting. Good kid. Corrected his line, and goes to a good home, Cooper. No problems, thanks Fiona. Looking forward to a nice earned couple of weeks leave for me. Hopefully it stops raining though, so I'm going to enjoy some sun. Opportunity for Jared. He probably won't have too many to draw to an open jack like this. These are the sort of ends that him and Cooper have to get on first. Make Sean and Aaron play the shots. Won't make it easy for them. So, and that's exactly what Jared's done. Superb bowl. Much change for Jared. Even get the inside of Aaron's. He's sweet. Just pinched his line a bit there. Weight looked okay. See what Sean does. Yeah, you can see. Very clear instruction from Aaron Sherriff there for him on the forehand. Trying to disturb some of the bowls. Even if he brings a few of one of his through as well, it's good. Probably play that 2 or 3 feet weight. Just to hold his head a little bit. Jared and Cooper still hold. Hard to get a second shot in for them now, so coverage at the back's good. Yeah, not lost back there for Cooper. Yeah, great bowl by Cooper. Doesn't quite make the second shot. Stander by Aaron there. You can see he's trying to get around that front one of Jared's and touch the one that's on the jack, and it's probably a bit of a raffle for whether that's Jack will go to his or Sean's bowls or the one of Cooper's in there, but sort of a raffle he wants to have a go at. Cheers now, so have you, mate. You're on your way back home now. If you had a good sleep last night, tired on the live stream. A lot of bowls for some of these players who went from VBL into this Moama pairs. I don't think he brings that in, still just a one. Jared will now just be looking to get the inside of that last bowl at Aaron's. Yeah, you can see Cooper saying he just flopped back in. I might join you on that one as well now. Just waiting for Cass Millerick to bring me updated leaderboard. Once I've got it, I'll let you know, but I'm fairly confident that there's two teams undefeated, one team 6 wins and a draw, and then 2 or 3 teams on 6 wins, of which these 2 sides we're watching now are 2 of them teams on 6 wins. Right, see if Jared can get to that yellow and flop back down. So we're getting an early clap from Sean. Cooper's right in the way. Oh, unlucky. Just goes through. Just with a one to him and Cooper. I'll find out, Angela. Now Ian's gone. He, before today, he was. Let me see if I can find him. He's on 3 points, so win and a draw. It's Cooper. It's a fantastic lead bowl down. double up here. He can just hurry. Right on the line though, bit of a nuisance bowl from Cooper. Close here from Sean. Very, very close. Gets the touch of the jack. Doesn't get the result of it going with him. But a cracking effort nonetheless. Just got the wrong half of the jack then to take it with him. Short on that one, Aaron. Jared will continue. Try and add another down this side of the green. Looks better. Looks very good. Great stuff by him. Which will get A.Sherriff playing on the other hand. Find it a little bit sticky out there. Sometimes they turn a fair bit and other times they just sort of hang. There's quite a bit of wind that goes down this part of the green. Of course, the entrance to the greens here is down this corner of the green that we're playing in. Cash just gives me an update on the leaderboard. She's losing a fight with a laptop at the moment currently. So when she gets that working, she'll get it printed out and sent over here and I can give you a rundown. I think Sean will find the same as Aaron here. It's a funny old hand this side. And with the winds up, which it has been this morning, clear it through the marks in that game before. You don't get the turn you think you're going to get. You need to play your weight real good. Cooper looking to add another. That'll change Sean's shot, I reckon, because he's just going to go whack here. Yep. How'd he go? Oh, brings another one forward of Cooper's. But it's a target they can now see, which I think was the intent behind that drive. It was just to clear out some of the front bowls. Give them an option to do some their next. Now, the only thing for Cooper and Jared is that jack lines up if they just, oh, sorry, for Aaron and Sean, if they just tap that head, the jack will go to a pack of bowls on the left of the head as we look at it. On the right now, they're all Coopers and Jared, so I imagine that Aaron will come with big weight to probably try and kill the end. We sure do, Joe. There's Jared. Can he get across and get some cover? I expect to see big weight here. Pretty firm weight. Needs to hang his head. Is that one of Jared's? Still four. Jared and Cooper. So Cooper's saying to him, sort of what I was saying, that jack goes to us anyway, so we don't need a mill coverage, just add another in. Good skipping by him. Get in front like you did your last, he said, you'll be great. How's he gone here, Jared? Just hurry that as much as he can. Hurry. Might have counted, not quite tell from the angle. I think all 3 bowls go around that jack. Here he goes, last bowl of the end. Oh, I missed that one, sorry. Jared. It's 4 to Jared and Cooper. Another great opener by Cooper Wescombe. Starting to dial in a bit now with these first 2 bowls. Yep, 2 goodies. Sean, he finishes one off. He grabs a shot there. I'm sure he does. A good reply by him. Jared, great ball, draws a shot. A.Sherriff got a reply. Wants the hurry. Great reply, still 1 down though. All players with the ball right around the jack here. Shows the even nature of this game. J.Davies. So the only unfortunate aspect to that result is he does give Aaron a bit of a shelf to land on. All plays own clean through now, which is what he's going to do. He's going to change this one up early, gets his own straight through the jack, all the way back to his partner's bowl, and they'll hold 2. So just a good bowl by him. This is why you watch these elite level players, because you can always learn something from them. You can see his intention there was it's a pretty compact head, still quite a few bowls to come. Let's just try and change it up now. I've got the opportunity to do it like he did then. He could have played with less weight and tried to draw it clean off, but I think in his head, he's saying, yeah, we need to change this up, and that's exactly what he did. Cooper's not far away, draw into that open jack now. Sean is close in reply. How much of the jack can he get? All of it goes with it. This is bowl for bowl, this game. The lead's changing every single time a player puts a bowl down. Magnificent. Cooper, can he get back to the jack? Oh, very close. Great home though. Terrific effort. Yeah, 2 crackers by Sean. An hour and a hold 2 now, so some work for Jared to do. All on his weight, which I don't think he's got enough of. Aaron adds another. So it's a good guide though for Jared. He's just got to get inside that yellow and turquoisey green bowl now. He's to find an extra 2 or 3 feet from his last. Cooper's urging it to hurry. Doesn't quite do that. I think he'll still be 3 down here. Dropped to 4 last end. Did S.Ingham and A.Sherriff, and it looks like Aaron's got an opportunity to draw another in. Top ball. Top ball. They get that 4 straight back. 2, 3. We're going to measure for the 4th. Here's the 4. I've just got a very small problem with my iPad, so I'm just going to mute myself for 1 quick sec while I get my phone sorted to get Facebook running and that, so I can look at some comments. Right, I'm back. Troy, I'm just waiting for some scores to come from Cass, so if I get some on Mark and Swanee, I'll let you know. S.Ingham just on top of the jack. Cooper just drawing pretty good. They got a tough battle this last game, I can tell you that, Troy. They got playing against Dave Dawes and Mark Ryan, two lads from down Tallygaroopna, not far from Moama. They're a pretty handy pair. I can see it's looks like 10-2 after 6 down for Mark and Swanee. Just a heads up, but I'll find out how they went this morning. Jared doing what Aaron tried to do the end before and change some of that. Probably didn't go as firm as he could have there. Here he goes. You know when this boy's driving, he doesn't miss too often. He's what I say about Jared, and he clips that one out of bounds, so we'll replay that end. Of course, 15 ends in this game. Dead ends are replayed, and we've removed the time limit for this round 8. Reason for that is the rain came in sort of about 45 minutes of the round 7 game, the one before, to go, and the grass green players had finished, and Kevin wanted to try and beat the rain and just turn them around pretty quickly and got them straight back into it. So wiped the time limit for this last round, ensure we can get everything played. T to T here from Sean. And a good reply from Cooper. Grabs the shot. Cracking lead bowl. Good reply. It's good bowling all round, really. Cooper just disturbing that jack with his last bowl. Sean holds shot, but this head's been pretty indicative of the calibre on display in this game. Very tight, compact heads. Anytime the jack moves, they jump back on it, wherever it goes to. Jared just missing, but goes to a good home there. Gives himself some options. A.Sherriff, can he hurry this? Cooper reckons they're holding shot. Camera angle's going to be funny. I can't quite see him because I'm undercover because it's raining and there's a big beam in the way. Oh, ripping effort from Jared. Fair head. Of course, mentioned it earlier, but this is a repeat of the Australian Pairs Championship final. It was played in about April time, which Aaron and Sean took the win. I didn't watch it personally. I had about a week old at the time, brand new, 1 week old newborn at the time, but 4 or 5 people told me about that game. I reckon it was one of the best to watch. If anyone in there tuning in now has watched it and can attest to that, but right, room for Cooper on the forehand. It's the hold. It's the hold. Oh. That's what he's trying to do. Gets that back bowl of Jared's and flop back over to grab the shot. Don't think that line is right. And he finds another way in. Throw a very small blanket over all these bowls out. But both sides trying to play the same shot to draw to that back bowl of Jared's and flop back in for either another or to win the end. Oh, his line was great. It was just his weight that Cooper down there. Not an easy shot now. That one's in your eye line. Last bowl of Cooper's. Going to come around that to get to that back bowl at Jared's. Sort of multicoloured arrow. Happening with that one. Breeze does change a bit down this side of the green, so it might have been caught out by a headwind, but uncharacteristic. All on his weight now for Jared. Hurry down to that jack. Give it a ripping effort. That'll change Aaron's hand. He's trying to get that one of his own on the Sean's white one and throw, but oh. I think Cooper and Jared are holding 1, maybe 2 here. Don't know what's happening here. I think someone moving behind. Just got him pausing a bit. Was the two. Back in front, youngsters from Glenroy. Lead 8-7 after 7. A close one early doors. A reminder, we've just jumped on. This is round 8, so they've played 7 games already. These two sides settling in around about 3rd and 5th place, I think. Maybe 4th and 5th place, but I'm just waiting for a leaderboard. But both sides have won 6 out of the 7. The final game of our trip up to Moama. We started off with the women's prestige pairs. Had a couple of cracking games on the Friday there into VBL, and then 3 days of streaming this men's prestige pairs. Been a great time. Thoroughly enjoyed the hospitality. Just matching Coopers there. Hard to tell on the angle if Sean's wide. One on the left as we look at it's got shot or then back bowls. This might take all day out of everything as to who's got shot. Urging is to hurry. A.Sherriff doesn't quite do that for him. One. Just drawing close to Jared there. You can see Sheriff bow his head. Just another example of how close these things are. Very even game so far. Skirt around the front here, Jared. Yes, he can. Another top ball by him. Keeps finding them at the moment. It's in good touch. Just drifted around Cooper's bowl. Had himself an exceptional home behind the jack, which is going to lead to some weight from A.Sherriff. Oh. Gets the other one he had there. Jared just confirming what the situation is down there, saying if the jack does go back, if he goes again, are we okay? And Cooper saying, yeah, we've got 3 backies, mate. Just draw another in here, please. Holding 1 at the moment. And he looks to be close again. There he is. He's in some touch, is J.Davies. Not as firm weight from Aaron this time. He's not thrilled with how that bowling come back, but another 2 to Cooper and Jared as we just click into the second half of this game. I'll lead 10-7. A good start by them. Oh, by Cooper. His first 2 bowls have been pretty good most ends. $15 ends, Kevin, for this one. So he's completed 8. Good one. Good home from Sean there at the back. Just creating some options for him and his mate Aaron. All right, room for Aaron. It's probably the most room he's had for a couple of ends. Try and nail a shot for him and his partner now. And he does. Gets it in there. Jared trying to correct. Quick with this one. So Ryan Bester and Cam Keenan are on the green behind us. They're one of the who are they? Clubhouse leaders at the moment. So they're in a bit of a tough battle. 5-4 up, and playing against another pairing from Glenroy in Glenn Johnson and Sammy Rogers. Which is always going to be a battle for Ryan and Cam, that one.
You guys are two up.
Ryan's actually 6-4 up, I just had it confirmed. So, yeah, close tussle though. Sam and Glenn, they're a good rink. Try and keep an eye on the other team that's undefeated as well. They're out in the rain currently at Corey Wedlock and Gary Kelly. So, I might send someone up to see how them boys are going.
What round?
Timmy Rogers is going to go and have a look at that score for me. Good man. Shifting past. Okay, but Jack's still there for Sean to get to. Find the right bowl. Very close. Slightly past.
Well, you're ready. I'm ready. Follow me. We got him? Yeah.
Oh, Jared's been pretty good finding his shot so far when he needs to. See if he can drop one on top of the jack out. Again, and not far away, joining that pack of bowls there of two of Sean's and one of Cooper's. So, yeah, two undefeated teams. Ryan Bester, Cam Keenan, we know are just up 6-4. Timmy Rogers has just confirmed that Corey Wedlock and Gary Kelly are 13 all, playing the last end. So if they lose, it creates an opportunity for the winner of this to try and jump up higher on the leaderboard. But I'll wait and see what happens in that last end for Corey Wedlock and Gary Kelly. So 13 all playing the last end. They're the only other undefeated team other than Ryan Bester and Cam Keenan at the moment. And the other team sitting in the pack is Dave Ferguson and Ben Twist. They'd had 6 wins and a draw leading into this 8th round. I can't actually see them anywhere on the green, so I know I can. Just can't see their scoreboard. I'll try and keep you updated with it all as Jared tries to match Aaron Sherriff's last bowl. Just needs to settle. It's a great effort. Got the legs here, Aaron. Can he hurry this one down? Tips his own forward. Don't know what he'll do to the count. Measure. Is there any other game, Phelps? I probably would, but this has been a cracker so far. The last three games we've had. I can't see how many they just signalled then, because the back was through, but signalled 3. So 10-all after 9 ends out. There's a few people looking very wet coming in off the background. Starting to finish now. Find out how Corey Wedlock and Gary Kelly went as they come past. They were undefeated going into this game, but were 13 all on the last end. Cooper grabbed this jack on the way through, he can. A good start by him. The pressure on early. There's the weight of Sean's bowl here, needs to hurry. No, not gonna. It's an opportunity for Cooper to double up. Narrow at the hand, and you see his reaction as well. I reckon that ball got in his eye line somewhat. He sort of paused to ask Jared if he should stay on that hand, and he said, yeah, you'll be around that, but it just sort of got in his head, that last ball at Sean's, but he'll hold one anyway. Sheriff just pulls up as well. Okay, wants him to a bit higher on the line. How far can this ball run through? He grabs the second shot. Imagine just a straighter bowl. As Aaron corrected, he put that 4-2 in. Cooper confirming the holding 2. His own here, Jared, is good. Does. Oh, probably didn't come forward as much as I thought. Still holding a couple, maybe 3 though. Sean goes at this. Try and change some of it up. And a miss. Still going, Lee, that Gary Kelly game. I just had a quick look over, and then I could see him going to the mat. I can't. Oh, no, there's a couple of bowls behind the mat, so still going. Playing against a couple of boys from Maryland, I just can't quite work out who it is. I know they've got Tony Wood up here. Yeah, it is him. It is. They're playing against Tony Wood. He's playing with Heath. Be able to find out pretty quickly. Keeper goes to the back. Heath Lewis. I'll let you know when I find out the finale of that, as S.Ingham just gets one of Jared's out. Keeper just trying to put another one in there. No, he's got the back covered pretty well. Did his job with his first. Sort of inside-out bowl. He can use Aaron's or Sean's or draw to his own. He draws to his own. And I'll add another in. Don't think he's taken that side one out, but he nudged. Still watching that Gary Kelly and Tony Wood game. So Gary's going back to the mat, and I reckon that might be the last bowl. Given the fact he's playing it, you're going to presume he's down. Aaron lines up here. Wow. Everything went right for him then. Yeah. They now hold 4. He just puts his hand up to apologise to Jared as he walks past him. If you want an update in the Gary Kelly Corey Wedlock game, looks like they've killed the end because they're playing back in the other direction. So they'll start that one again. Jared just not reaching with that ball there. Tinge with a bit of disappointment. Oh, a couple more score updates. So the 2 teams that are winning overall, undefeated, Bester and Cam Keenan, they're 6-all. Now, I've got another update on the Gary Kelly, Corey Wedlock. I got fed some misinformation. They're actually 1 down, playing the last end now. So Tony Wood's leading, and they're playing the last end now over there. So Corey and Gary were undefeated, and needing to find a 2 or more to keep that intact on the last end. So as soon as I hear what happens there, I'll let you know. Apologies for the misinformation, but they're on the back grass green, so I can't quite see anything. I'm relying on other people. You feel like this is a pretty big bowl for Jared here. Sheriff smashed a few bowls around and ended up holding 4. Last bowl of the end. They don't want to go 3 and a 4 back-to-back in this one. I'll take the extra second and just make sure he gets this one in here, Jared. Needs this to hurry as much as he can. That is a big, big bowl by J.Davies there. He's a few down. He's drawn the shot. Well done to the young man. That was a huge bowl in the context of this game. So they drop a number there after just dropping a 3. Yeah, it changes the complexity of the game. So hats off to Jared. He recognised that moment and drew the shot. Now lead 11-10. 5 ends to play. This game could go all the way. Cooper leads well again. S.Ingham replies well again. feel like we could probably just forego each player's first 2 bowls here and just drop them within a mat length, because that's where they always seem to be. And then just play the fun stuff at the back of the end. Just as I say that, Jinx Cooper. Really good home. He's very astute at getting one behind. He's S.Ingham. So always making sure he's giving him and Aaron options. It's good leading. Can he run this right under the jack? Bends under, but a terrific bowl by him. A.Sherriff's not far away. Just floating past. Another one at the back for them. Just wasting one for the first time in a while there, Jared. And Aaron does the same. There's the legend Chris in the background, the guy with a walker. He's at almost every event we run up here or in Bendigo. Loves his bowls. All on his way here, Cooper. Just to hurry that line. Catch the inside of Sean's. Oh, goes close. Where'd you get that nickname from, Pat? Cooper can just stand his own up and down. It's going to be Sean's. He does. Oh no. There's a rematch from the Nationals final, Benny. Australian Pairs Championship final, which I didn't watch personally, but by all accounts was an absolute cracker. And this one is no different. Sean a bit frustrated with himself there as he just pulls up a bit short. Jared missed the white one. Tips Cooper's over. Good bowl. Expect to see a little bit of weight here. They've got the 2 back bowls. 6 feet away, he's calling. Catch the inside of Jared's one. And walk over to the shot bowler Coopers, and he's going to be close. Oh, he's made it work. He's made it work. Disturbs the head. And the jack goes back to the white bowler, S.Ingham, so one to them. That was from Broadbeach. T-Bone, there's only this plus 4 ends left. I don't have enough time to go through Sheriff's achievements. The list is too long, and plus, after 5 days of watching bowls in a row and commentating 3 of them by myself, 6 days even, I don't think my voice can handle all his achievements either. James 8-6, and I think they're down Glenn and Sam against Ryan Bester and Cam Keenan. It's 8-6, I can see on that scoreboard over there. I'm pretty sure it's Ryan and Cam on top. Matty, no finals, just shots up overall, mate. So Cam and Ryan were leading by about 28, 29 shots from this morning. I didn't hear of a big win for Corey and Gary, so I'm imagining just a win for them will get them through. But they had a close battle on the live stream last game. Looks like they're in another one with the other set of Glenroy lads. So Jared, it's an interesting shot there, but a good one. I think he recognised it was very tough to draw a shot there. So he's drawn out the back to probably stop the jack going back out there and then dropping a number. He's thinking ahead. He tries to nudge his own in here, Omar. Stands it up but can't stand it back down. So be 11 all after 11 in this one. I was glad we get to finish off the week with a game like this. When we seen the draw and I saw these guys playing each other, I thought, yep, that's what we're getting on the live stream, that one. And these boys haven't disappointed at all. So for those wanting an update, the Corey Wedlock Gary Kelly game, who were the other undefeated team, I could see them walking bowls back down the green. I don't know if that means they're finished or they're replaying the end. Timmy Rogers, who's been giving me the score updates, is coming down. They went down, he's saying to me. I'll just mute my mic and have a quick chat with him. So the other undefeated team, other than Ryan and Cam, Gary and Corey Wedlock, Gary Kelly and Corey Wedlock have lost that game. They were holding 2 to hold the match. And Tony Wood from Maryland's has drove the jack in the ditch for 1. So Tony Wood and Heath Lewis have defeated Corey Wedlock and Gary Kelly by 2. So that'll put them on 7 wins out of 8. And I'm pretty sure that puts Tony and Heath Lewis on 7 wins out of 8 as well. So all Ryan and Cam have to do now is win that game. And they'll win the overall on this. If they do lose, I think there's going to be a host of teams on 7 out of 8 wins. And the only other one that could probably beat that is Ben Twist and Dave Ferguson. They're on 6 wins and a draw heading into this. So if they win, they'd take it out if Ryan and Cam lost. Reminder, both of these 2 teams on 6 out of 7 wins. That's a ripper bowl from A.Sherriff. change anything there from Jared's first ball. Jared's going big. Missing. Clips one of S.Ingham's. S.Ingham's out of the rink. So the guys from Tallygaroopna are 14-4 up. Don't know, Ben. Can't see him. Sorry, mate. I don't know if it was a deliberate blocker or not by Sean. It's right in the way. I think Jared's called the right shot. Forehand. Try and use his bowler. Get back to the shot bowls of A.Sherriff's. Catch either side of that bowl and you'll go pretty close. A stack of turn out there at that pace for Cooper.
Thought it was. Best is one in front, best is all square. We went well.
Kevin Anderson walking past. Turn it's all happening. He thinks him and Jeremy going to win it now. Jeremy Henry. Ryan Bester's in a close one. 11-all after 11 ends in this live stream game. See if Cooper can slightly adjust from his first. Trying it. No, he doesn't like it out of the hand. Very similar to his last. That's why he's frustrated out of the hand. He probably knew it was fairly similar. Changing there. Interesting to see if he tries the same shot here, Jared. I think he is. See that angle. Cooper's almost drawing the mental image for him. What that shot's going to look like. Certainly narrower than Cooper's. It's the hang past the white one. Get it offline though. Oh no. It's a sarcastic clap. He just brings S.Ingham's bowl into the count. Narrow. He doesn't want to clip this bowler Jared's off the line. I might see a bit more aggression from Jared here. If he can get the edge and fire across. There's no gap now either for him to go through, so he can at least clear one, the white one that he's put in the head out. But there's might even be an angle off that across as well. He's having a fair look at it. He's having a discussion with Cooper. Another big bowl, a few down here. Just got to pick his weight, but I think you've seen already this end that sort of 6 feet through weight on this forehand isn't the easiest to play. If it was me personally, I'd go a bit firmer, not full blast, but I'd go a bit firmer. Which is what he's done. Just needs to hold his head a bit here. Just needs to hold past that first one.
That's why you go quicker.
And you might have heard him shout out there, that's why you go quicker. I do agree with him.
Who's the Brummy? Who's the Brummy? Welshman.
So that'll be 3. To S.Ingham and A.Sherriff. $14-11. After 12, so 3 to play. We'll go back to this ditch to ditch or tee to tee. Cracking start by Sean. Sean doubles up, so Cooper needs to add a few feet in here. Just get under this last ball. Yes, he can. Where's the jack going? How far back? Yeah, ripping bowl. Cooper. Up and down for shot. For Moama, tips Cooper's a little bit closer to the jack though. Somehow I don't think that the head will stay like that for too much longer. Jared not getting a lot of turn, but going to a really good home. Very close. Moama. Yeah, you're right, Dylan. It's one of them hands that you need to really play the right way. You can see he gets a bit of turn there. He's already under. There's, if you've never been to Moama, as we're playing towards this end, behind the sort of camera, there's big double doors that open into the venue. You can get some gusts of wind come through there. There's also, just to the left of the screen as we look at it now, a gap between the building and the concourse we sit in. So wind comes through there, and right behind where we're sitting in the concourse, there's two big gaps where it looks like windows, but there's no windows in them. The wind comes over there, so it does affect the bowls. They used to be affected by the green, but it's been relayed this part of the green. They ripped it up, had the underneath done pretty recently. There's S.Ingham. A great bowl there, grabs a shot. Probably just a one, but it's a pretty solid one for them. Cooper's going to come and have a look. I think his only real option, other than trying to open it up, is to draw on the forehand to Jared's bowl, which just falls in as I'm talking about it. Skips have gone missing down this end, so Cooper, the lead, has to walk up and chalk his opposition lead's bowls. And A.Sherriff confirms that they are holding one. I think it's forehand for Cooper to try and get to Jared's bowl. Catches the inside of it. He'll go close to getting shot. Needs to hang around this white one, but he's not going to do it. Not pump it all the way in. No, not enough pace on it. Cooper's going to go the other option, just to try and open some of it up, change the head up for him and Jared. It's close. Oh. Works and it doesn't work. I think they're still down, but probably up and down for shot. Yeah. Sean just confirming they're holding one. Ryan Bester's 8-7 up after 12. It's Cam Keenan and against Sammy Rogers and Glenn Johnson. We have the pace here. Thanks, Fiona. It's different commentating by yourself. It's enjoyable when there's games like this to watch, to be honest. I forgot I was even by myself. As a reminder, we'll have a bit of a break from streaming for, where are we? 21 September for a few weeks at BVTV. We'll be back with live coverage of the Metropolitan Premier League from the 14th of October, and we have an absolute cracker to kick off with. A repeat of last year's grand final, Melbourne, home to Deer Park, Friday night. Jared goes big here. Yep. Oh, gets a result. They hold one. So we'll have our schedule out for the live streaming for the Metro Premier League in the next week or so. Yeah, we kick off with a grand final replay. Melbourne Deer Park. Friday nights we'll be streaming the Premier League. Clubs have done a terrific job enabling us to put the schedule together and agreeing to move games to the Friday night. Joe. Hope you're keeping well. You'll be in the sunshine up north. Right, how's he gone out? Inside, A.Sherriff for the shot. Cracking bolt. It's a heartbreaking bowl, really. On the tougher hand. Makes no mistake. Thank you, Graham. Hope you've enjoyed it. Just always give us a page a like and share the streams when you see them. Trying to grow our audience as much as possible at BV, and events like this, and streaming players like this, and games like this, just do that. Right, can Jared match that bowl of Aaron's? He's looking for bowl or jack, and he's very, very close. Gets that jack. Great bowl by Jared. Absolute fantastic bowl. Gets a lot of round of applause from down here. Might have made 3. He has made 3. Ties the game up with 2 to play. What a bowl by J.Davies. Sensational stuff. It's a big, brilliant kid. Brilliant from his partner, Cooper. He ties them up with 2 to play. Remember, this is a rematch of the Australian Championship pairs from Broadbeach. Happened in April, May time. I think it was April. Sort of a bit of a blur for me around then of the newborn. It's a huge bowl though, and for us at watching, we get to go to the last 2 ends all tied. It's a cracker. S.Ingham. Cooper left the door open for him and he's jumped straight in. Hey Dill, you well, mate? That was a bomb. Most of you saying. Cooper, look at the adjustment on this. Yeah, ripping second shot for him. Ryan Bester and Cam Keenan, the only undefeated team currently, because Corey Wedlock and Gary Kelly have lost. They're on their last end and they lead Sam Rogers and Glenn Johnston 9 shots to 8. So they lead by 1 going in the last end. Tight games all over the joint here. Looks like another set of Glenroy boys are in the tussle as well. Just like Jared and Cooper are here. As S.Ingham puts that one behind. I commented earlier, he has an ability to always put that one of his bowls there, which is a terrific ability because it gives him and Aaron plenty of options. Play confident through that port, Cooper. Get some of that, change it up. Good call. And Jared's close. Let's see what happens. Ooh, he changes it up. It's a better looking head for them now. It's exactly what this level of players will do. It's not looking good after a couple of bowls. They'll try to change it up. We've seen A.Sherriff do it earlier. Cooper call, Jared on that there. Do the same. Almost a V of bowls in front of the jack there. I think Cooper will not run at this, but be pretty positive. Sean hands him his bowl. Played in great spirits this. Both sets of players are right up for the contest. And Cooper can just hold his head a little bit here. He gets a result out of it. Over his own that he stands up and sits down. Sean. Oh, what a ball. Made a couple. Chips a shot bowler Cooper's out. Moves a jab back towards her own. Cooper. This is where these bowls matter now. Gets one out and leaves Aaron's bowlers the only one in the head for him and Sean. So Sean needing to add another in here. The only thing against Cooper and Jared here, really, other than being one down, is they have nothing behind the jack. So got to be wary of that. Oh, and he changes it right up. Might be 1-1, but that's a far better looking one for Sean and Aaron. Just chips the jack. Probably gets unlucky it goes that far over, really. Any less of an angle on it, he'd have brought it back to his own. So it'd be Sean and Aaron holding one here. This plus one more end left to play. It's an absolute cracker. Don't go anywhere. Keep an eye on that Ryan Bester, Cam Keenan game against Sammy Rogers and Glenn Johnson for you as well. 9-8, Cam and Ryan lead, undefeated last end. So trying to go through the 8 games undefeated. Got to win that end though. Jared just getting a bit stuck out there on the forehand. In the backhand, he's trying to clip this bowl of Cooper's out. He gets it. What a bowl! What a bowl! I reckon he's made a few there. That is superb. How do you even? That's a ridiculous shot. Jack's just beyond that white one. I reckon he's made a few for him. Hard to tell exactly with the camera angles, but I reckon he's made 3 or 4, maybe 5. So he had one of these moments earlier in the game, Jared, when he was 4 down and he drew sharp. It's a big, big moment for him. Only one end left to play after this. On the backhand, he's asking for it to slow a bit. Jack's by the white bowl. He's drawn second shot. But pretty sure he's drawn second shot. But cuts a lonely figure out there, that ball now. And he can be short. Omar will be looking for it. Oh, so Timmy Rogers just confirming that Ryan Bester got a 2 on the last end, so he'll go through undefeated and win this tournament. 8 out of 8 for him and Cam Keenan, which is sensational stuff. Getting hugs from his dad and Stewie White over there, so was a 1 in this end to Sean and Aaron, but just confirming that Ryan Bester and Cam Keenan will be the only undefeated team through the 8 games. Corey Wedlock and Gary Kelly lost, so there are your winners of this Moama Prestige Pairs, as no one else can catch them. I think second place, if they win, will go to Benny Twist and Dave Ferguson, but they're locked in a bit of a close one, 11-7 after 11. I think their way. And this is probably the battle for 3rd or 4th spot. It's Tony Wood and Heath Lewis of maybe the ones who knocked over Corey and Gary. Probably the loosest opening pair from S.Ingham in this game. So Cooper really needs to jump on this.
Sure. Sure.
Cooper Wescombe makes no mistake. Sean and Aaron lead by 1. Remember, Jared and Cooper chasing some redemption here after losing the gold medal match in the Australian pairs a few months ago to them. Aaron drawing a very, very, very good second shot. Thanks, Jeff. I don't think it's just the retirees who are enjoying it, though. I've seen some of the people jumping on the stream. They're definitely not of retirement age. But an absolute pleasure to bring you this tournament at Moama, as well as the VBL before it, and the women's prestige pairs at the back end of last week, which seems about 3 months ago in my mind. But we couldn't have had a better finish. Just apologies, I missed the update at the end. So just confirming this is the last end. Well, unless it's killed and we replay it. J.Davies, they're looking for 2 to win the game, and he draws a second shot. After all players have played 2 bowls now. Jared holding game. Sean's attempt at disturbing that goes in the ditch. Cooper just confirming with Jared what he wants him to play. He's trying to look at coming at the backhand and filling a bit of a hole in the back there, because it's pretty obvious for us all to see that the forehand is where Sean and Aaron are going to try and sit that second shot out or disturb the shot ball and the jack. And they've got nothing at the other side of the kiddie there, which is why we'll be coming backhand at this to get into that pocket of bowls. Just gets caught up on it, Sean's bowls. This one I don't think is the right track. Close your eyes. It's Jared that comes forward. And gets pretty close to where Cooper wanted to play his bowl, but not behind the jacks. I think Cooper will just try and tap Jared's forward now. It's one of these catch-22s for the young lads there. They can try and draw a third and change the head and maybe push Jared's behind the jack, but it's risky. They're obviously aware of the jack going back to where they're trying to cover. As Cooper brings another one of his up. Still, the danger doesn't go away for him. So 2 big bowls to come from Omar here. The down game currently, even though they lead on the overall scoreboard. Right. What's the great man got? Whenever he chases a bowl like that, he should be worried. Usually. Just going under on this. Oh, he flops back in. Still think it's 2 at least. So the young lads from Glenroy, Cooper and Jared. Hard to tell on the camera angles. They're having a good look at it. This is where I need a paddler on the side of the green. Real hard to tell. They're having a fair look at it as Brad does some great, sensational camera work there, Brad. Still can't tell though. It's fantastic. See if I can catch Jared's attention. I don't really want to distract him in his thought process here. Soon get an idea depending on Jared's shot. So he's coming backhand. Well, if he's going right round the back, which is what he's attempting to do here, is it going to stay on? Is it going to stay on? It does. You would assume that they think they are holding the 2, which will win them the game out. So last ball from Omar to come. Jared opting for cover at the back. And, they await the fate, Cooper and Jared. Bowling game against S.Ingham and A.Sherriff here. What's Omar got? He's chasing this one down. Has he gone here? A.Sherriff gets the second shot out, I think. It flops back down. See what the players do. That would be what I would think is the second shot. They're having a right stalk at this. So they're holding 1 now, I think, which will be a tied game. Dancing around it, Jared and Cooper. I think they're trying to work out if it's definitely only 1. I mean, from that angle, I think that bowl of Omar's, A.Sherriff's, his second shot, the yellow and turquoise one. This is great drama. This is good fun. Imagine being fairly confident you have 2 here if you're Jared and Cooper, but not wanting to play a shot in case you give it away, but not being confident enough to declare the end. That's where I think their head's at the moment. It can go terribly wrong for them quite quickly here. If they catch the front of Cooper's red and white one onto the other red and white, Jack could go straight down the line if he plays too much weight. That's Sammy Rogers, teammate of Jared and Cooper. Wow. They've shook hands. Well, of all the options I thought that was going to happen, I don't think that was it. No one's told me what's going on. Jared. 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 It was 2. Jared and Cooper have won the game. Well, we saw, what game was it the other day? Kevy and Maria Lowell with an anticlimax. That would be one of the biggest anticlimaxes I've ever seen. They had 2. Jared, what were you looking at then?
I thought it was 1, Cooper thought it was 2, and then Sheriff went on course and said it's 2.
All right, there you go. I got the story from Jared because I was baffled at what happened. So I was correcting what I said, is that they were umming and ahhing where they had 2. Jared thought they had 1. Cooper thought they had 2. If they played a shot, it was risky, and A.Sherriff, being the type of person he is, just walked over and said, boys, it's 2. Take the 2. Take the win. What a ripper display of sportsmanship by A.Sherriff there. You could see the battle the young boys are having, and he's just walked over and said, no, boys, you've got 2. Cooper thought it was 2, so stopped him playing a shot. Jared Capo says he runs back past that he was not convinced at all that they held 2. Wow, what a finish to 5 days of live streaming in a row for us at BVTV. Had the women's prestige pair, seen some great games. Taylor Marin, Trish Doolan, Julie Keegan, Cass Millerick, Ray Simpson, Perry Buckley, and of course the winners of the women's pairs, Kelsey Cottrell and Chloe Stewart, into the VBL, into this fantastic men's pairs event, which just finished on a high today. We've had Ryan Bester and Cam Keenan, the overall winners of this tournament, on the live stream this morning. So they're the only team that'll go 8 from 8. Tremendous effort with the field that there is. And then we've just saw the young lads from Victoria, Cooper and Jared, take down S.Ingham and A.Sherriff in a thrilling game. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to go rest my vocal cords for a bit. We'll see you October 14, Melbourne, Deer Park, start of the Metro Premier division for the season. A replay of last year's grand final. Should be a humdinger. See you all then.
I had a quote from